Some of us need a lot longer. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am Akia Danielle. If you are new here, welcome. It has been a minute. I moved back home to my hometown in Virginia and I had to get some things settled and I am good. So now I can record some videos. But today, that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is, one, I want to talk about what these tall brands that are out here now, what they're missing. There's some things that are hitting and there's some things that are missing, and I understand that it is a very tough market to get started and everyone in the market is an innovator because tall brands and tall retailers have never existed up until pretty much the last couple of years. So as a tall girl myself, as someone who loves fashion, who wants to get dressed and look good, I just want to share some of my thoughts as well as some tips on how to style a tall body frame if you are tall. So if this is up your alley, stick around, keep watching. But before we get into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed already. Hit the like button if you like this video, and make sure you leave me any comment that you need or questions in the comments below. And let's get started. Okay, so let's just address the tall brands and the tall retailers, or the retailers that have tall sections. Let's just get that out of the way because it's always better to swallow the pill in the beginning and then we can just wash it down with some good old fresh style advice juice. Got my trusty notes here. Yep. And of course, notebook. Gotta make sure I'm ready for you guys. First things first, we still do not have enough style options. And like, don't get me wrong, we did not have any style options in the beginning at all, because there wasn't even a tall size. Now it's like we have brands and designers like branching out to make tall sizes, but the thing that's driving me nuts is everyone is sticking to the same staples. They're sticking to, not like, oh, okay, we need jeans, we need t-shirts, we need you know, leggings. Like, well, those are the three that they're sticking to, of course, but like everybody's doing the same thing. And I get that, like, when you first introduce something, or when a brand or someone first introduces something and it works because it's brand new, everyone else follows suit. But listen, we still need some more different style options. Yes, we do need the basics. Yes, we do need jeans and leggings and shirts that fit us and things like that. But hear me out. We still need stylish and trendy clothes. Like, think about what is out in the trends for the average height woman, and like, come on, make some of those. I don't care if it's just a couple pieces for the season or whatever, just make us feel included. Like, we already stand out, we already have enough trouble like finding any stylish clothes or whatever, but like, seriously, my word of advice is follow the trends that are really going on and make those for tall people. Like, make those for tall women. Like, that's what we are looking for. I mean, I can definitely speak for that. And I mean, if you are a tall woman watching this and you agree, tap down below and say, yeah, like, you know, sometimes when things are on trend, we do want to enjoy that for the moment. And I understand it's very hard with production and things like that, but something has to work out. Because honestly, I am tired of buying joggers, I'm tired of buying leggings, and I'm tired of buying the same simple jeans. Like, we need more options. And while we are talking about style options, there are a few women out there who are designing some very unique pieces. And when I say very unique, I mean very unique pieces. Now, I'm not going to speak on nobody because that's not what I do, but if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. Some designers miss the point of just giving us something trendy and tall sizes, and they go the extra mile that doesn't need to be extra. Like, and what I mean by that is, like, you know, if you're going to create like a piece of clothes, you know, a trendy piece here and there where it zips a certain way, or if it gets cut, you can alter it some kind of way to kind of make it different, or basically like something that you would only wear once in a while. I feel like those styles should be like special pieces, and they should only come out as like one time a year or something like that, or during like be that one piece for the collection. But if you're going to make a collection, still keep it simple, but just add a little flair to it. Like for example, and I'm just using an example because it's the first thing that pops in my head, but like with Knife Closet, she has these bomb cute I believe they're like leather pants. I haven't got my hands on them yet, but they have like this really unique pipe lining of like contrasting color on them. And I'll have a picture up here so you can see what I'm talking about. But like something like that you can still wear every day, but it's still unique to wear, you know, on special occasions. That is the kind of outside of the box thinking I'm thinking some of these brands and retailers should do when it comes to making pieces for tall women. I mean, it's just my thought. Let me know if you agree. Other than that, like there's a lot more confident tall women in the world right now, and you know, we own our heights and we own our style, but there's still a few of us who are still kind of like in our shell and don't want too much attention drawn to us, but we still need the things that fit and make us look good. So you gotta kind of find that middle ground, you know what I mean? The next thing that I kind of want to hit on is price points. I keep up with a lot of tall brands, and I've spoken to and watched lives and read, you know, comments and posts and captions from these tall designers and tall brand owners, and a lot of them are saying that production and designing and things like that get really expensive, especially for them as small brands. And that is so understandable. That is so understandable because I used to work at Forever 21 in the production area, and you know, they worked with overseas manufacturers and things like that. I can definitely understand what they're saying about like how things cost. So just like with plus sizing, I understand because of the extra fabric, things cost more for them, which in turn costs more for us when it comes to purchasing as the consumer. Same thing for tall. Here's one thing though that I do question with some of these brands that carry plus sizes, and they carry tall sizes as well. Not the small brands, but like bigger brands. When you're spending extra money to get the plus size clothing done, you get them long as well. So you're already paying the cost for the extra fabric. Why not take those pants that you're making for plus sizes, leave the length on them, but slim the waist down a little bit? I mean, I'm just saying. Now, if you are in production or you're into all of that, please let me know in the comments too below. Like, explain that to me, because I'm just like, if you're already spending money for the extra fabric, what's the deal with not bringing down to smaller sizes as well? Because every time I see anything above like a size 10, their pants are always super long. I mean, hello. Okay, and the last thing I want to touch on when it comes to the tall brands, tall clothing, and things like that is, listen, I know you're under pressure making clothes for us. I know it, and I applaud you and I appreciate you. But just remember, we just want to be comfortable, cute, and have fun. Just like every other fashionista out there, we want our clothes to just fit and complement our bodies. We just want that extra little length. It doesn't have to be anything big, so don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up trying to figure out like, what in the world should I sell? What should I make? What should I design? Because sometimes we do just want that simple sweatshirt that has like one little logo across the top like this, but the sleeve's just a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Sometimes we do just want like those ripped jeans that kind of just have a slit at the knee. We just need it a little bit longer. Some of us need a lot longer, but just a little bit. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. Now that we got that out of the way, I can get into this style advice. All right, so for my tall ladies, these are things I feel like we always look for, and sometimes we will go ahead and settle for what we can find. So I'm going to tell you some tricks and some advice on some items that you can definitely use on a daily basis. Jeans are like a #1 staple for me. I can live for a good pair of jeans. I would have a closet full of jeans. If you followed me before, you know that I had a ton of jeans. When I found jeans that fit, definitely made sure I got them. If I could find them in different washes, that was it. All right, so jeans that work for us that have no fill in the length department are boot cut and flare. Those are guaranteed, no matter what brand they are, to have longer limbs. Now, I guess it's just the way it's styled because it's supposed to fit over a boot. But if you cannot find a tall specialty store and you go into a regular store to find jeans, those jeans typically do have longer limbs. So that'll be like your easy find. Now, if you are like some of us who don't like that whole little flare thing and they don't like boot cut, then straight leg jeans are really good too. I would say my best style tip for straight leg jeans, if you cannot find them in longer inseams, and this actually can go for skinny jeans too, but like if your jeans pretty much hit like an inch or no more than 2 inches. 2 inches is still pushing it, but if the jeans hit like an inch or 2 inches at your ankle from your foot or even below, how to explain it? Basically from the top of your foot to right at your ankle, those actually can work for you because you can always like roll them up really cute. You can always throw on a pair of ankle boots. You can always throw on some really cute flats, like some loafers or something like that, and still look stylish and don't look like you have on your little sister pants or whatever. Okay, for tops. So 3 types of tops that I know that pretty much works if you have long arms like me. Drop shoulder sleeves are really good. And if you don't know what drop shoulder sleeves are, I'll put some pictures up here for you to look, but they're pretty much where the shoulder seam part, like you see where this is on my sweatshirt here, this part is actually a lot lower. I noticed that those sleeves tend to have good sleeve length. You might not get fully covered down to your wrist, but you pretty much can get close to it. Other types of tops I feel like you should definitely take advantage of are the exaggerated sleeves, especially when they have like the cuff that's really thick, or if the sleeve is just super long itself, or it's meant to like kind of give like a little balloon design to scrunch up. Those work. And then of course this one should be a no-brainer, and now that we are like erasing the whole gender thing with clothing, go shop in the men's shirt department. Like, and I don't mean just go and get any kind of shirt, but I mean like if you want some button downs or even t-shirts or sometimes even sweaters, you can definitely check out the men's section. Now when it comes to dresses and skirts, hands down, just to relieve all the stress, middies work. Middies work and are perfect. I don't need to say anything else. Okay, when it comes to the accessories and shoes, starting with the shoes, no kitten heels. Let me say this again. No kitten heels. And I get it that some women cannot wear heels because of, you know, medical reasons, which is absolutely fine. There are some really cute ones out there. But if you can wear heels without a problem, please wear heels. And don't be afraid of like making yourself taller. We look good in heels just like everybody else. Okay, boots, really quick, 2 things I just want to say about boots. When you get ankle boots, just be careful of where the shaft of the boot falls, because if you get it like literally right on your ankle, it looks really funny when it comes to tall women legs. To me it does, at least that's my opinion. So if you get any tall boots, just make sure they're above, the shaft is above your ankle. They always look better with us. And if you get knee-high boots, I understand finding knee-high boots and thigh-high boots and stuff is super hard for tall women. If you are over, what, 6 foot like I am, maybe even 5'11". But if you find some boots that are close to your knee, you can always add like boot socks, or I guess, I don't know if they're called like sock extenders, boot extenders. I'll put them up so you can see exactly what I'm talking about here. You can add those to add like a little style to your boot and give it a little length as well. Okay, accessories. When it comes to accessories, we are absolutely able to wear chunky and large accessories. Why? Because we have taller frames. So large bags are definitely great for us to have. Sometimes those little tiny bags, and if you know what I'm talking about, they're like the Jacquemus, I forgot the name. Excuse my pronunciation. But those little tiny bags, like I'll put it here, that were out and trendy for a little while, they look really funny on us. I'm sorry. They look like They make us look like we're giants with these little play toys. I definitely don't recommend those. As cute as they are, don't do it. You are better off like with a nice medium-sized satchel or nice large tote, something like that. They work better. And even when it comes to the jewelry. Now, I've said before in a previous video where I was showing how to kind of like style broad shoulders, either wear chunky jewelry by itself because they look good on tall frames as well, or if you're gonna wear dainty jewelry like how I have here, which I absolutely love, try to do it in layers. Your tall frame actually allows for you to wear more things. Like that's why they put models on the runway that are tall, because you can kind of just like throw a bunch of stuff on for people to see when they walk down that runway one time. So if you do like dainty jewelry, try the stacking method. That definitely works. And if you don't like dainty jewelry, just try like the nice chunky jewelry, especially rings and things like that, because we have big hands too. I mean, if you have big hands, chunky jewelry looks really cute on that. Like take this bracelet for example, got long arms, you can see it, like it doesn't get lost, you know what I mean? Okay, and last but not least, because I know this video is absolutely long, but it has some good tips in here. If you agree, hit me down below, hit that like button as well. But last but not least, be confident. Listen, sis. It's okay, I call you sis, right? But listen, sis. The most important thing that you remember when it's time for you to get dressed and go out and show off is having confidence. Like when you're confident on the inside, it definitely shows. So no matter what you're wearing, how you're wearing it, confidence is key. It takes a lot to own your height, but once you do that, you'll be fierce. All right, so that is all for this video. I just wanted to give some opinions and some style advice and some je ne sais quoi for my tall beauties out there. Of course, I'll be getting back into more content, more videos. I am definitely getting on the roll here. Yeah, I'll be hitting you up soon. Thanks for sticking around. If you have stuck around this long, I appreciate you being here. Make sure you hit that like button if this video served you a lot of purpose. Make sure you leave me a comment if you want to say anything, add any tips, or if you have any advice, or if you want to kind of like help me out on some things too, because I need to understand some things. And most importantly, make sure you subscribe. Like most importantly, make sure you subscribe. On that note, have a good week. I'll catch you later. Bye.